It's time to check out the Schelle Racing Innovations 1/10 scale car bag. Let's take a look at its features and benefits and do a quick test fit with my B64D race buggy. Rich here from the RCNetwork.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Schelle Racing Innovations 1/10 scale car bag. Now this thing was just released and I could not hesitate to pull the trigger on picking one of these up. I love seeing different ways to carry, store, and protect my high-end race projects, but a lot of companies out there seem to skimp or miss the mark on what a lot of us look for in those type of bags and carry items. Well, with Schelle Racing Innovations, they definitely hit it out of the park with this product. Starting with just some of the materials that they used in this car bag. Now they use a very thick nylon right here. This is all nylon construction, but what they did was they got creative with some of the piping right here to just strengthen the bag. You also have some rip stop style nylon right here that you see in a lot of high-end backpacks and camping goods. The ripstop, basically, if it starts to rip, this little honeycomb design will prevent it from spreading or ripping completely, which is pretty nice. Also, I noticed on the side right here they used a thick nylon webbing going all the way around, so it gives the side edges of this a lot of strength, durability, and in the long term this bag will definitely hold up. Some of the comfort features on the outside are the padded handles. You have one here at the top so you can carry it like briefcase style. You also have one here on the side so you can carry it lengthwise, and you have a nice strap right here with that wide webbing once again to carry it as like a backpack or a shoulder bag. The other thing I really like are these nice zipper pulls. A lot of companies skimp on the zippers. They give you cheap zippers and then those little pain in the ass little metal clips. These have this nice pull that you can kind of easily pull with even large thumbs and fingers. On the very bottom of the bag, you get a nice airport style name tag right here to give you your name, phone number, and email. Even gives you a little slip in there already ready to go. It's kind of like a rubberized material, so it's not going to deteriorate over time. Lastly, on the exterior, I'm noticing that the Schelle Racing Innovations logo is done with a kind of light gray effect. Now their key has always been a bright white logo theme, and I appreciate that they used a gray. It's going to look nicer in the long run and not get dirty because once again we're storing an off-road vehicle inside this bag. Now the bag zips all the way down, so you basically go all the way around the U shape right here, all the way back, and the entire flap opens up. On the lid of the bag, we have a nice zippered compartment that has kind of like a mesh interior. This is great for putting in your owner's manual, other documents, and other lighter weight items. This is somewhat of a very thin material, so you don't want to pack it down with too much heavy of items. On the main inside compartment, we have like a compartmentalized unit here. These are removable little dividers. They're all foam padded with like a 3/8 inch foam padding, and you have padding going all the way around the exterior of the bag, including the bottom right here. The top is also padded, so everything is well protected inside of the bag here. Let's go ahead and get some quick measurements on the inside of this bag because not everyone wants to store a 1/10 scale buggy. So let's get you some real world measurements of the inside of it. Now, a overall length is about 21 inches of usable space. On the width right here, we're looking at about 11 and a half, and the height is a good 4 inches of storage room. The two small compartments right here where the fuselage of the buggy would sit, you get actually these two nice cardboard boxes. It would have been nice if these were maybe that plastic corrugated box, but these are very stiff and it uses a good quality cardboard. I also like the fact that they used the sides of these items for just some additional information, bearing size, screw size, and on the flip side you also have the machine piston guide, which is pretty nice. It gives you a little keying chart here, lowest to highest dampening and different versions of the pistons for 1/10 scale racing. The very front compartment right here gives you a nice clear kind of Rubbermaid style bin. This thing measures about 10 inches by 3 inches and 3 inches in height. And what's really nice about this is you can kind of store tools and other items inside of here that you don't want loose inside of your bag. The inside of the bag also screams quality. You have a nylon insert inside of here that you can easily wipe down because, yes, once again, we're storing off-road vehicles in here. I'm also seeing a thinner width webbing all the way around the interior of this bag just to give it more rigidity. So I went ahead and filled up my Schelle Racing Innovations bag, and I gotta say, this thing is pretty cool. Now, inside of that mesh pocket on the lid, went ahead and put my B640 owner's manual just so I can have reference out at the track for screw sizes and that type of stuff. Now, inside the bag, you can see here there's still plenty of room. I got room all in the back side of the buggy right here, even on the front. I haven't even filled up this little box bin right here. Plenty of room inside of here, but let's go through this area and see what I filled into here. Starting with the front parts bin, I went ahead and put in just some quick drivers, a nut driver, some shock shaft pliers, a turnbuckle wrench, and then also a wheel wrench. Have everything in there organized. I can even throw like a rag on top of it to keep everything from kind of moving around. You'll also notice I threw in an extra 2-cell shorty lipo pack in here, kind of on the side right here, so you can almost fit another one on top of there, so plenty of space inside of here. Move into the middle of the bag. In the first compartment, I have all 4 tires for my buggy. Now, if you wanted to, you can actually store 3 sets of wheels and tires inside of this bag. You can have 1 set here, 1 set over here, and 1 installed on the buggy. Yes, it will fit with tires on the buggy inside the bag. I always like to keep my buggy stored without tires and wheels, so that's why it looks like it does. Finally, I found enough room here to store an additional shorty lipo pack, and there's plenty of room back here for additional items, extra rags and that type of stuff. You might even be able to fit another set of wheels and tires if you choose so. Now, I did store it without the wing, but this will fit the wing as well. I had mine off of it for another video shoot. So what is the Schelle car bag good for? Well, it's good for 2 different things. The first thing is making quick trips over to your track to just get a few runs in, have some charged batteries ready to go, different sets of tires, a few tools to fix things while you're there for a couple hours, and just have fun RCing. Next, if you are into it and you want to store your buggy carefully and protectively, this is the bag for you. It has lots of options as far as storing additional items inside of there, but with that, you can also carry this kind of on your shoulder, have your roller bag with you, and you're set to go. Well, guys, that is my quick look at the new Schelle Racing Innovations 1/10 scale car bag. I love the fact that you can just throw your buggy in there, a few items, head to the track, throw some laps down, and then call it a day after that. It's great for quick after work runs, or if you only have a little bit of time on the weekends to head to the track, throw the bag over your shoulder, get to the track, and get back home with the family. Well, guys, that is it for now. If you have any comments or questions about this item, please feel free to throw it on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.